Hello everyone. Today we are going to study the chapter To the Cuckoo from class 6. In this chapter we will study means how poet is telling about the nature bird cuckoo and the how cuckoo bird gives the pleasure, gives the rest. By listening the voice of cuckoo bird, the poet feels immense pleasure and means this help to heal the injury or means mental health of poet. The blithe newcomer. The blithe newcomer, it is for the cuckoo what poet has used. I have heard, I hear thee and rejoice to, O cuckoo, shall I call thee bird or but a wandering voice? So in these four lines, the poet is trying to say that a cuckoo bird is like a newcomer, means newcomer of the nature. Whenever poet hear the voice of cuckoo bird, the poet rejoices himself. He enjoyed himself, and he calls the cuckoo bird a wandering voice because wherever the cuckoo birds go, it sings only. The only work of cuckoo is to sing wherever it goes. So in this poem, in these four lines, is all about the admiration of the cuckoo bird and how its voice affects positively to the poet, and it cheers the mood of the poet as well. While I am lying on the grass, thy twofold sound I hear. From hills to hill, it seems to pass one from at one far off and near. So in these lines, the poet is trying to say the cuckoo flies from hills to hills and from mountain to mountain, but wherever it going, it is not being stopped. It is singing only. It is only work to sing and gives the pleasure to the poet's mind. And poet can hear the voice of the cuckoo while he is lying on the grass, and he is feeling a joy while listening. He is the sound of cuckoo bird. Though babbling only the wail of sunshine, of flowers, thou brightest unto the tale of visionary hours. So poet is saying in these lines means the way of singing. The way of singing means babbling means the way of singing of the cuckoo bird. It is seeming like it is communicating like with the flowers, with the sunshine. Okay, means the cuckoo bird is singing wherever it going. It is means passing hills to hills, and wherever it is going, it is singing only. And the singing of the cuckoo bird is seeming like it is communicating with the flowers and sunshine. Or it is brightest into the tale means here the poet means while poet is listening the sound of cuckoo bird, it is seeming like to poet it is like a visionary tales. Okay, and poet is sitting on the ground for many hours, and he is just sitting and visualizing the imaginary bird cuckoo, because poet have not seen the cuckoo bird. That's why he is imagining how the cuckoo bird will be like. Thrice welcome, darling of the spring bird, even though art of me no word can visible things, a voice a mystery. So thrice welcome means poet is welcoming the cuckoo bird thrice, 3 times, because he is very happy with the sound of cuckoo bird. And the poet is calling the cuckoo bird the darling of the spring. Okay, and poet is saying no word. It means now, from till now, the poet has not listened the voice like cuckoo bird, and it is really an invincible word. Okay, and takes the poet in like a mysterious means for the poet, cuckoo is not just a ordinary bird. It is not a ordinary. The poet finds something mysterious and gladly calls the cuckoo bird a darling of the spring season. The same whom in my school days I listened and cried, which made me look 1,000 ways in bush, the tree and sky. So poet in these lines, in these four lines, poet is remembering his childhood. He is saying whenever in the childhood he listened the voice of cuckoo, he has made 1,000 look, means like he has seen everywhere like a bushes, tree and sky, but he could not find the cuckoo bird. Okay, he has seen everywhere, means he learned the different ways to sing for searching that, but yet he could not find the cuckoo bird. But the word of the cuckoo bird, the sound of the cuckoo bird gives the immense pleasure of the poet. That's why he was trying to find out how the cuckoo bird looked like. To seek thee, I often rove from wood to wood on the green. Thou wert with hope, with a still hope to love and long for never seen. Here the poet is trying to say that he tried to find out the bird in the wood, in the green object. Okay, like in the forest, in the wood. But there was only one desire of the poet to find a cuckoo bird. But after searching this much long, he could not find the cuckoo bird. He has never seen the cuckoo bird. He has listened only the melodious voice of the cuckoo. Or at last, as much he was longing for finding the cuckoo bird, he was remained unsuccessful to see that. And I can listen to thee yet, can lie upon to plain, and listen I to budget the golden time again. So here the poet is saying that while he is lying on the ground, plain means ground, as in this paragraph I told that he is lying on the grass. So while he is lying on the ground, he is just listening the melodious song of the cuckoo bird, and it is the sound of cuckoo bird taking him to his golden time. Golden time is in his childhood time. In the childhood he enjoyed very much. He only just lie down on the ground and he listened. So same the cuckoo sound took him to his childhood days. Oh blessed word, the earthly place again appears to be an unsubstantial fairy place. It is fit home for thee. So poet is calling the earth the fairy place, unsubstantial fairy place, because in this he is considering the cuckoo bird like a fairy. Okay, so he is saying the fairy always live on the paradise. So paradise is the place where fairy lives. So he is considering the earth as a paradise because here the cuckoo bird lives. Or he has said the cuckoo bird is a blessed bird because it is blessed with the melodious sound by the God. God has blessed him. That's why poet is considering the cuckoo bird as a blessed bird and saying it should live on the earth because earth is a fairy land and it is a suitable home for the cuckoo bird because cuckoo is fairy and this place is fairy land. So everyone, this is about the poem. Only this chapter you can find the admiration of the cuckoo bird and about the voice of cuckoo, which seems to poet positive. I hope this video will help you making you understand this chapter. Thank you everyone.